Hello and welcome. Before we get started in this practice, I invite you to maybe pause the video and grab a couple of props. I have some yoga bolsters here. If you don't have those, just grab a couple pillows, maybe a blanket or two, just whatever you have lying around your house. So like I said, pause the video, grab what you have, and we will get into it. So wherever you're at, I invite you to find a nice, comfortable seat and just start to settle in. You may find that you need to take a couple of deep breaths to settle in. Maybe you need to take some movement, shaking your hands out or rolling out your wrists, just anything that you need here. 1 or 2 more rounds of breath. And to get started with a little bit of movement, I invite you to inhale and start to reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale when you arrive and just settle into this posture for a couple rounds of breath. Find some length in your spine all the way up through the tips of your fingers. Continue to breathe here. And then when you're ready, take a nice big inhale. And on your exhale, drop your right hand down next to you on the floor. Your left arm sweeps up and overhead. And again, settle in here for a few rounds of breath. If you need to take a little bit of movement to get settled, that's okay. Notice this feeling, this opening in your side body. Continue to breathe. And then on your next inhale, come back to center, sweep those arms back up, and then exhale. We're going to take it to the other side when you're ready. So that left hand, that opposite hand lands down next to you. Right arm sweeps up and overhead. Same thing. Settle in here. Take a few rounds of breath. Feel that stretch. And then on your next inhale, come all the way back up. Arms rise once again. And then on an exhale, you're going to start to cactus your arms. So you're going to bend your elbows and open up through your front body. Notice how this stretch feels here. We're going to hold for a few rounds of breath, maybe 4 to 5 rounds of breath. Option to let your head fall back if that feels okay. Continue to breathe. As you're ready, on your next exhale, you're going to start to round through your spine and bring the palms of your hands together in front of you. So you're taking kind of a cat shape in your back body. And again, you're going to hold here. Find a few rounds of breath. Continue to breathe deeply in and out. And then on an inhale, open your arms back up. Open up through your front body. And exhale, round forward. Bring your hands together again. Again, inhale, open up, cactus those arms. Exhale, round, fold forward. Again, inhale to open. Exhale to close. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Last one. Go ahead and release your hands. Come back to a nice neutral spine. And then just start to bring any sort of movement into your neck here. Maybe dropping one ear towards the shoulder and then the other. Maybe taking some circles here. Just find some movement in your neck. Again, continue to breathe. Nice deep inhales and exhales. Whatever movement you need, find that in your neck here. And then go ahead and come back to neutral. You're going to start to bring some movement into your shoulders. Again, any movement. Circling forward, circling back. You can take some arm circles, whatever you need here. Then maybe take a couple deep rounds of breath, sigh it out, maybe shake your hands out. Just getting any sort of last movements, wiggles out of your body, getting any other energy out that you need to here. Now we're going to start to move into some stretches here. So I invite you to bring the bottoms of your feet together. We're moving into a butterfly shape here. And just kind of get situated in this seat, whatever feels most supportive here. You may feel a lot of tension in your hips and your upper legs. That's okay. But just find something that feels supportive. And on an inhale, you're going to start to lengthen your spine. And on your exhale, start to fold forward. This does not have to be your deepest fold. Maybe you barely get any sort of a forward fold in. That's okay. You're just finding a little bit of a fold, taking a few rounds of breath here. And then go ahead and find an inhale as you start to lengthen your spine again, sit all the way up, and then exhale, slowly fold forward. We're going to take a couple more flows like that. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold. Continue this movement, inhaling to lengthen. And exhaling to fold. Couple more rounds. Take this at your own pace. Move with the rhythm of your own breath. There's no rush here. And then the next time you find yourself in that forward fold, I invite you to stay. So you're not straining, you're not pulling yourself down into this fold. You're just allowing your whole upper body to just let go. Your head, neck, and shoulders are nice and heavy. Just stay for a few more rounds of breath. Wherever you're at here, I invite you to just bring a little bit of movement back, maybe to your toes, maybe to your fingers, and slowly start to lift your head up. Slow and gentle here, and at your own pace, I invite you to come all the way back up. Find that seat again. Take your time as you transition. Maybe help your knees back up together. And as you're ready, you're going to straighten your legs in front of you. So still staying in a seat, we're going to take a gentle twist to the right. Maybe shake your legs out. Maybe bring any sort of movement you need here before you move into that twist. Always an option to pause the video if you need a little bit more time between transitions. And then at your own pace, start to bend your right knee, plant your right foot next to your left leg. Make sure you're nice and grounded in your seat. And as you're ready, you're going to gently start to twist to the right. See if you can hook your left arm around the outside of your right leg, or just have some sort of a hold there that feels nice and supportive. And you're twisting to the right. Settle in for several rounds of breath here. Maybe on each inhale, you find some length in your spine. On each exhale, you settle in a little bit deeper. On an inhale, go ahead and come back to center. Exhale, straighten your right leg back down, and you're just going to switch sides. So start to bend through your left knee, plant that left foot, twist to the left. Same thing, try to hook that arm around your left leg somehow. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to twist deeper. Few more rounds of breath here. And as you're ready, go ahead and come back to center. And we're going to transition to our last shape. And this is where you can grab those props. Again, just whatever you have around your house. And you have a couple of options here. I'll show you both of them, and you can kind of decide what works best in your body. So you can see this first option here. I'm bringing these bolsters between my legs, and I'm trying to find as supportive of a shape for my whole body. So adjusting my legs, my arms, and then I'm going to lay over these props. So this is the first option that you have. The second option is to take a supported child shape. So you'll see here, I am landing on my knees, and I'm bringing those props just between my knees, between my legs, and I'm letting my hips kind of settle back towards my heels. So just like you would take a regular child shape, but you have this nice support here so that it's not as big of a stretch. So this last posture, we're going to settle in for several minutes, and this is your time to just be. And maybe it doesn't feel super comfortable for you to just be in your body, to just be in stillness and in silence. And if so, that's okay. This is your time to feel into your body. Notice what it feels like to sit in silence, to sit in stillness. And I invite you as much as possible, allow yourself to feel supported, to feel held. Maybe remind yourself that in this moment you are safe, you are supported, you are held. Allow everything to just kind of melt away. And I will check back in with you in just a couple of minutes. Wherever you are at here, I invite you to stay for longer. If this is just really lovely for you, option to stop the video and just stay. If you are ready to start to end practice, go ahead and just bring some awareness back to your breath. Maybe take a couple of deep rounds of breath. Option to wiggle through your toes, move your fingers, move your wrists, and then slowly, gently, no rush at all, I invite you to start to come up from wherever you're at here. Checking in with your body, noticing how you feel. And as we wrap up practice together, I invite you to meet me back in a seat, any seat, anything that feels most comfortable for you. And as you settle in here, I invite you to place one hand on your heart space and one hand on your belly. Check in with yourself. Option to close your eyes here. We're going to take a few deep rounds of breath. Go ahead and inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let it all go. A few more times. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, pulling that inhale to your belly, to your ribs, to your chest. Open up through your front body. Exhale through your chest, your ribs, your belly. Let it all go. Again, deep inhale through your whole front body. Exhale, push it all out. Last one. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Again, option to stay for longer if you need. I hope you found whatever you needed in this practice for yourself. And as always, thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time.